Busch's beer review is back again. In a couple of weeks, I will be reviewing Shock Top Belgian White. This beer I have in front of me is from the Shock Top Seasonal Variety Pack, which is their winter one that I still found. We got the Shock Top Bourbon, a honey bourbon cask wheat ale. That's what it looks like. And they got a bee or a hornet or something like that for the honey part of this beer. It says Shock Top Brewing Company in St. Louis, Missouri. Right over here. That's basically Anheuser Busch. I don't know if they're their own separate company legally or not, but they are a part of Anheuser Busch, which is owned by InBev. It says on bottle, ale brewed with honey and spices, aged on bourbon staves with natural flavor. Now, there's a website you can go to called tapintoyourbeer.com. They are a company, they're a website that is run by InBev to give you all the information on InBev beers. And Anheuser Busch is owned by InBev, which is a Belgian company. So they are on this list on the website. The honey bourbon cask wheat ale, it's 12 fluid ounces, they say on here. They say it's 5.5 ABV unfiltered wheat ale. It is brewed with real honey and then aged on bourbon cask staves to produce a sessionable brew with incredible flavor. They give the ingredients, which is why I like this website. They say water, barley malt, wheat malt, hops, yeast, honey, orange peel, lemon peel, lime peel, natural and artificial flavor. They don't mention anything about the sugar content or what they use for an adjunct besides using artificial flavors as well. This was a twist off. I'm going to try it in Sam Adams Boston Lager glass. 5.5% alcohol by volume. And it has 14.2 carbohydrates. So let's give this a pour and see what we think. And it just fit into the glass. Now, what do you get with the honey bourbon cask wheat ale? You get, it's a little more copper on camera, but it definitely looks hazy orange. A little bit more lemony yellow towards the bottom of the glass here, but a little bit cloudier and more orangey at the top of the glass. Head is pop, pop, fizz, fizz. And it's about its one finger head. And it is pretty sudsy. And let's look at the carbonation. It is going all over the place. So awesome. Let's give it a smell test on the honey bourbon cask wheat ale. Yep, and what you get is that honey and that sugary sweetness. And you do get the lemons. They say lemons, limes, and orange peel, and you totally get all of that. There is a little bit of a woodsy-ish kind of a note, but it's basically a very grainy forward, malt and grainy forward, sweet citrus peel sort of a scent with a little bit of that honey in there. So a little bit overboard on the sweetness on the nose, but let's give it a try. Cheers. Yeah, actually you do. It's like, again, it says here, there's lime peel in it, and you can, strangely enough, tell that there's lime peel in it. I don't know if that limey kind of a flavor with the bourbon staves and the honey really works well together. And it's got sort of a stickier mouthfeel to it. What else can I tell you about this beer? It's got a lot of carbonation. It's fizzy like soda water. It's thin and mild in the mouthfeel. It does have that honey-ish flavor. There's a little bit of that bourbon stave-ish flavor. But there's just a lot of different sweetness and different kinds of citrus that I don't think works very well together. Again, it's crisp, clean, refreshing. It is thin and watery mouthfeel, and it is highly drinkable. My assessment is that this is not a very good beer. No. I would definitely give that a 2.5, maybe out of 5. It definitely is. At least it's at least a C minus, towards a C range. It's okay. It's different. If you get the winter seasonal variety pack and you want to try something different, this is definitely up your alley for it being different. But I'm just finding that sweetness mixed with the honey and mixed with the all over the place flavors of different kinds of citrus, like the lime and the orange and the lemon. What do they say here again? Orange, lemon, and lime. Yep. I just don't think those are going with each other very well. So this is getting a 2.5 out of 5, a C minus, and it might get a 40, between a 40, maybe around a 45 out of 100. So I would not recommend this beer here. So until next time, drink a better beer, please. See you soon.